What is Bitcoin? What does Bitcoin do? Now, why is it revolutionary? It works without the need to trust a middleman. Bitcoin is the world's first public digital payments infrastructure.
Cryptocurrency has completely changed the game of investing, transforming skeptics into millionaires. Just look at Bitcoin's incredible 125% surge in 2024, Ethereum's growing influence, and the wild excitement around meme coins. It's clear that crypto isn't just a fleeting trend. However, as regulations tighten and price swings become more unpredictable, 2025 could present a whole new set of challenges. So, is the golden age of cryptocurrency behind us? Or are we merely experiencing a lull before another explosive rally? With Bitcoin teasing the $100,000 mark and murmurs about a US Bitcoin reserve, there's plenty of drama on the horizon. Is cryptocurrency still a smart investment in 2025? Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Welcome to Market Reflect on the superstar of the crypto world, Bitcoin. In 2024, Bitcoin didn't just have a decent year, it had a phenomenal one. Think about this. A jaw-dropping 125% surge that pushed its price past the $100,000 mark, adding over $1 trillion to its value. This achievement is even more impressive when you consider that the entire crypto market jumped by 94%, soaring from $1.71 trillion to an astonishing $3.32 trillion. Wall Street's top stocks couldn't even come close to this level of excitement. So, what fueled this incredible rise? The introduction of spot Bitcoin ETFs made it super easy for everyday investors to dive in without having to deal with the often daunting world of crypto wallets. Then, in April, a halving event slashed Bitcoin mining rewards, limiting new supply and creating a perfect storm for scarcity-driven demand. And let's not forget the political angle. Donald Trump's pro-Bitcoin stance added some extra spice to the mix, sending the world's most famous cryptocurrency into the stratosphere. But the real game changer was MicroStrategy. This tech giant went all in, scooping up a staggering 442,262 Bitcoins at an average price of $62,257. CEO Michael Saylor even raised funds through debt to fuel this ambitious shopping spree. It's bold, it's risky, and it's the kind of move that perfectly encapsulates the wild world of crypto. Here's a twist that might make you stop and think. Analysts are suggesting that Bitcoin could enter a bear market in 2025. It sounds wild, right? After such a record-breaking year, why the pessimism? Well, history tends to repeat itself, and Bitcoin has experienced some brutal corrections in the past, with jaw-dropping drops of 70% to 80% during previous cycles. The major catalysts that propelled Bitcoin to new heights in 2024, like the ETF frenzy and the halving, are now old news. Plus, MicroStrategy's impressive buying spree might not last forever. Their bold moves come with a risk: leveraged debt. If Bitcoin's price takes a hit, this house of cards could start to wobble. Without big players like MicroStrategy in the mix, Bitcoin's momentum might stall. Now, let's turn our attention to Ethereum, often viewed as Bitcoin's younger sibling. While Bitcoin basked in the limelight with a 125% gain in 2024, Ethereum quietly managed a respectable but modest 48%. However, 2025 could be Ethereum's moment to shine. Why? The approval of spot Ethereum ETFs in May 2024 has opened the floodgates for everyday investors to jump in without needing a crypto exchange. And that's a game changer. Historically, Ethereum has thrived on underdog stories. Back in 2020 to 2021, when it lagged behind Bitcoin, it came roaring back, tripling Bitcoin's returns in that cycle. Analysts believe we could see a similar resurgence this time around. And let's not overlook Ethereum's incredible utility. From decentralized finance, DeFi to NFTs, Ethereum serves as the backbone of many crypto ecosystems. It's like the Swiss Army knife of the blockchain world: versatile, functional, and in high demand. On the flip side, every party has to end. And for meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, 2025 might bring the hangover. Sure, these coins had their moments in the sun. Dogecoin shot up after Elon Musk landed a government gig in Trump's administration. Yes, you heard that right. Musk was appointed to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. The irony is thick enough to slice through, but here's the harsh reality. Meme coins lack real-world utility. They're fun and flashy, but they don't offer much substance. When Bitcoin sneezes, meme coins often catch pneumonia. Analysts predict that Dogecoin and Shiba Inu could lose half their value this year. Their rise was built on hype, and when that hype fades, so does their worth. Looking ahead, if 2024 was the year of the Bitcoin ETF, 2025 might be the year for everything else. With SEC Chair Gary Gensler stepping down in January, there's potential for more crypto-friendly policies. Enter Solana, XRP, and Cardano, three strong contenders for their own spot ETFs. Why is this significant? ETFs simplify crypto investing, eliminating the need for wallets, keys, and worries. You can just buy and hold like you would with any stock, potentially attracting even more institutional money into the market. That said, don't expect immediate changes. The Trump administration may express strong support for crypto, but priorities like taxes and trade reforms will likely take center stage. Still, the groundwork is being laid for a more crypto-friendly future. Let's take a moment to explore one of the boldest ideas making the rounds: the concept of a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. The Trump administration proposed the idea of holding onto the 200,000 plus Bitcoins that the government seized from criminals, and even suggested buying more, up to 200,000 tokens each year for 5 years. It sounds ambitious, doesn't it? However, there are some significant hurdles to overcome. First, Congress would need to approve this plan, and even with Republican control, not everyone is on board with the idea of crypto. On top of that, the Federal Reserve has made its opposition to holding Bitcoin quite clear, which presents a steep uphill battle. Then there's the financial aspect. Funding a Bitcoin reserve would likely require issuing new treasury debt. Given that the US already has a ballooning national debt, convincing people this is a good idea is a tough sell. It's a fascinating proposal, but don't hold your breath, waiting for it to become a reality anytime soon. If you're thinking about diving into Bitcoin, here's what the experts say. Tread carefully. Yes, Bitcoin had a spectacular run in 2024, but it's still one of the most volatile assets out there. BlackRock recommends keeping Bitcoin exposure to just 1% to 2% of your portfolio. That way, if it soars, you win. If it tanks, you're not wiped out. For newcomers, ETFs might be the safest bet. They let you invest in Bitcoin without needing to store it yourself. But if you're a purist, you might prefer buying the actual coins and keeping them in a hardware wallet. Just be prepared for the wild ride that comes with it. Bitcoin's growth isn't just about hype. It's deeply tied to economic and regulatory factors. In 2024, the SEC's approval of Bitcoin ETFs was a massive driver. Trump's pro-crypto policies added fuel to the fire, pushing Bitcoin past the psychological $100,000 mark. Looking ahead, analysts like Tom Lee from Fundstrat predict Bitcoin could hit $250,000 in 2025. Standard Chartered is slightly more conservative, estimating $200,000. What's driving these bullish predictions? A combination of regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, and easing monetary policies from central banks. But don't ignore the risks. Bitcoin's price dipped from $108,000 in December to $94,000 by year's end, driven by profit-taking and broader market pullbacks. Immediate support is around $90,000, but if it breaks, the next stop could be $73,000. Bitcoin may grab headlines, but the altcoin market is where things get really interesting. Ethereum is leading the charge, but coins like Solana and XRP are catching up fast. With potential spot ETFs on the horizon, these altcoins could see significant growth in 2025. Solana, known for its lightning-fast transaction speeds, and XRP, designed for cross-border payments, offer unique use cases that set them apart. If these coins get ETF approval, it could open the floodgates for institutional investment, giving Bitcoin some serious competition. Here's the million-dollar question. Is cryptocurrency still a smart investment in 2025? The answer really depends on your risk tolerance and investment goals. Bitcoin's volatility is both its biggest attraction and its greatest risk. While it can lead to significant gains, it can also result in steep losses. Ethereum and other altcoins present exciting opportunities, but they come with their own set of challenges. What's clear is that the crypto landscape is evolving. With ongoing regulatory changes, new investment tools like ETFs, and increasing institutional interest, 2025 is shaping up to be another pivotal year for the industry. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious newbie, there's no denying the potential and the pitfalls of this ever-changing market. So, what's your take? Is Bitcoin headed for $250,000? Or are we about to see the next big crash? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and that's it for today. Hit the like button and subscribe to Market Reflect. Stay tuned for more and catch you at the next one.